Hello, Pastor Jeff Burke here. 6 weight loss hacks that can change your life and help you lose weight. I've lost 20 pounds in 5 months, and I want to keep going. So these 6 hacks are from they're from little different areas of the world of weight loss, and I've incorporated them into my daily routine. And I believe a year from now, there'll be a lot less of me than there is today. Number one, reduce carb intake. And I was on my own for supper tonight, and so I took leftovers and made me a chili dog. And back in the old days, I would have eaten 2 chili dogs, but only 1 chili dog. And I threw away half of the bun. Throwing away half of the bun saved me 50 calories. Little things mean a lot in the world of weight loss. Number 2, low calorie sides. The culture we live in, I don't know about you guys, but I eat out more than I've ever eaten out in my life. And I've had to travel a lot the last few months with my mother being ill, and she just recently passed away. But I've been running back and forth from Florida to Ohio, and next week I'll be going to Georgia to a wedding. And so we eat out more than I think previous cultures have. But anyway, eat low calorie sides. In other words, if you normally get a hamburger and fries, order a hamburger with a small salad and a vinaigrette dressing. I make my own dressing out of virgin olive oil and vinegar and Italian spices. So, and it's delicious. I love it. And so there's the second hack. The third weight loss hack is stop drinking your calories. We drink a lot of our calories. I love sweet tea. The South has addicted me. I blame the South because I grew up in Ohio. But I blame the people in the South. They've got me addicted to sweet tea. So now what I do is first thing in the morning is I get hydrated with room temperature water. There's a whole science behind that. Room temperature water with 3 long squirts of lemon juice. I get the Walmart large size lemon juice. I get it for $2 or $3 for a huge bottle. I drill a little hole with a knife in the plastic cap, and I just squeeze it. When I'm done with that bottle, I just move the cap over to the next bottle. But Walmart, if you're into lemon juice, it's the cheapest for the most, and as they are with many things. So number 3 is stop drinking your calories. If you don't like lemon juice, find something you do like that you can do a water flavoring and cut the calories. Number 4 is skip your least favorite meal. Along with this is intermittent fasting. I do the intermittent fasting. I try not to eat after 5, and sometimes I do. I love popcorn. But skip your least favorite meal. Try not to eat after any snacks after 5. Then your next meal, let it be lunch the next day. I skip breakfast because it's kind of a bland meal. I like spicy stuff. But if you just skip your least favorite meal during the day, it will result in a 1/3 less calories, which is a huge hack, a huge step forward. And then number 5 is walking. Walking to me is the easiest exercise with the most benefits. They say that weight loss, 80% of your weight loss comes from eating, and 20% of your weight loss comes from exercise. I have a set of 10-pound dumbbells in my home office, and I'll do as many reps as I can till, the muscles start burning. And I don't do, like 10, 10, 10, do sets of 10. I just do it for being able to go longer each time. I'm not worried about big, bulky muscles. I just want to be able to get out and do a day's work in my garden or any projects that I'm doing. So, and here's the thing with this exercising. For many years I was really into hiking. I did a lot of hiking, and but I did very little exercising on the upper body. Well, my doctor sent me for a bone scan, found out my bones from the waist up were weak. Bone density scan. My bones from the waist up were weak. My bones from my waist down were strong. Why? Because I exercise them. So even beyond weight loss, there's health benefits in lifting weights. So I do my weightlifting at home with my 10-pound dumbbells. I got about 3 different types of positions where I lift straight up. I do curls. I do another thing where you turn your arms upside down to your side and you lift up till both arms are straight out. I do as many reps as those 3 exercises as I can, and that keeps me, with good bone density, and it helps me to do some exercising from in the upper body. So I want to give you these facts because this is significant. Significant weight loss benefits begin with 3,800 to 4,500 steps a day. There's a lot of free pedometers online that you can download. I think mine came free with Apple, and I've got a free pedometer on my phone, but you have to have the phone in your pocket at all times for it to work. And most people will do 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day just in normal life routines. And I did a little research on my phone that between 3,800 and 4,500 steps a day before you see significant weight loss. And it's not that much more than a normal walking. Then 7,500 steps a day to 10,000 steps a day give the maximum longevity benefits. They kind of hit a ceiling at 10,000 steps, but 7,500 to 10,000 steps a day, normal walking. Today I walked normal walking plus 30 minutes at the gym in my walking. Kind of a normal day for me, plus 30 minutes at the gym, and that put me just over 7,000 steps and just over 2.5 miles total. So, let's say, if you take those numbers, an extra 30 minutes a day of walking, then, and it doesn't take long to do that. That's like a 30-minute walk. You could do that without a gym. You could do that just walking in your neighborhood. That's going to give you not only significant weight loss, but it's going to add to your longevity. Now, that's a big word, longevity. That means you live longer. I like that. I heard a joke about the old man that was sitting in church and Brother Brown, and the preacher asked, "Hey, how many want to go to heaven?" And Brother Brown didn't raise his hand. Everyone else raised their hand. He said, "Brother Brown, don't you want to go to heaven?" He said, "Oh, yes, but I thought you were getting up a load to go right now." So everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. The old saying. But 7,500 to 10,000 steps a day will give you good longevity and significant weight loss. And 20% of your weight loss, remember, is exercise. And walking can add that 20% and then some other added health benefits. Hack number 6. This is This is probably the easiest one to do. Eat anything you want. Now, I know there's people out there that would argue with me on this, but I've proven it. You know, I've already lost 20 pounds in the last 5 months doing this. So, uh, it's too late to convince me otherwise. But smaller portions. We eat out a lot. Going back to the eat out a lot thing. You got to learn how to eat out. I'm in a community here in Inverness, Florida, that's 70% retirees. And a lot of people that want to lose weight, what they will do is when they get their order, they'll go ahead and ask for a leftover box up front, and they'll divide their meal in half and put half in the box, take home, stick in the refrigerator for an extra meal at another time. And by doing that, they're dropping their portions significantly. Many of these portions in restaurants, especially the stuff that's cheaper to make, they just, they give you a ton of it. They give you more than you really need. Most people just leave it on the plate and get it thrown away. Why not take it home, stick it in the refrigerator? That's going to save you money on your food bill, plus help you lose weight. If you're taking notes today, I'm going to make one more pass on all the 6 weight loss hacks. Number 1, reduce carb intake. Number 2, eat low-calorie sides. Number 3, stop drinking your calories. Number 4, skip your least favorite meal each day or do intermittent fasting. Take your pick. Number 5 is exercise. Walking's the easiest. Walking is a skill that you will need all your life. And if you can't do it, they will put you in a wheelchair. And you'll have to hire somebody to push you around. And number 6, smaller portions. Go ahead and cut your eating out meals in half when you first get the meal, and then put the rest of it in a take-home box. And either give it to the dog or put it in the refrigerator for a later meal. Well, I hope these things help you as they have helped me. I've read a lot of different things, and I've put together these 6 things that I try to do. I don't do them perfectly. It's good to take a day off now and then. Sometimes you need a break from it. But if you do them, the majority of the time you will lose weight. God bless you. If you like what you read here today or heard here today, please hit the like button. If you didn't like it, tell us that too. And down in the comments, tell us who you are and where you are and how things are going for you. And we'd like to know if anything's working for you. You may have an idea that I didn't mention, and you might help us to even further lose more weight. But may God bless you in your weight loss goals, and have a great day.